sustainable world. We are KBR, the future designed and delivered. Learn more at KBR.com.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Rockets fans, there's a break in the action. Adam Wexler has highlights, scores, stats, and first half analysis on your Rockets Halftime Show.
The Rockets Halftime Show now with you from Toyota Center. The Rockets hold a 62-58 lead. Unfortunately, they held a 58-38 lead just a few minutes ago, but a closing 20-4 run at the end of this second quarter has the Wolves right back into this game, down just those 4 points. As we run through the first half highlights of this Sunday evening affair, the first 2 points of the game, an alley-oop dunk to Rudy Gobert. The next 7 points of the game capped off by this from the Rockets.
Bad pass looking that time for Anderson, and it's picked up by Jabari. He's going to jam it down with the right hand. Rockets wanted a foul called, a transition take. They'll take the 2 points instead, and Houston leads 7-2, and the Rockets scored 7 straight.
Another way to maybe deter those take fouls from occurring in the league is to not call it. Like Kyle Anderson intentionally tried to commit it. But the Rockets got those 7 in a row, led 7-2, had the Wolves crawl back to take a 12-11 lead, before the Rockets went on another 7-0 run. Basket number 1 of that run going up high to Jalen Green.
And the rebound picked up off the Jaden McDaniels miss is picked up by Scoot. Alley-oop, it's going to go to Green. He'll drop it in on a nice pass from one guard to the other. And it's 15-12. Rockets up by 3.
Up by 3 there, and again, this is the midst of a second 7-0 run. This one capped off, again, by the Rockets playing some defense and finding the open shooter.
This rebound, Anderson, is thrown at midcourt and taken away by Jalen. Jalen down the heart of the lane. No-look pass. Baseline 3 for Porter. Up and in. Rockets take advantage of a Minnesota mistake, and their lead grows to 6.
KPJ on that 3. Perfect from behind the arc in the first half. Rockets led 18-12. The lead would then start to grow significantly. Really good minutes again. First man off the bench, Jay-Sean Tate in the middle of this 3-ball.
Left side to Porter. He saves it before it goes to the sideline. Here's Scoot, top of the key, at the free throw line. Gets by Noel. Kicks it out left side for Jay-Sean. He'll nail a 3-pointer. Jay-Sean is now 4 of 8 from 3-point distance, and this is 5th game of the season.
Tate on the receiving end of a pass from KPJ. Now this time on the assisting end, up above the rim for KJ Martin.
Tapped by Reed into the hands of Jay-Sean Tate. Jay-Sean lob from midcourt, and he finds the birthday boy for a slam. Beautiful midcourt pass and the 2-hand finish.
9 first quarter assists for the Rockets as they made 15 of their 26 shots. They led by 11 there. They would end the first quarter up by 9, 33-24, and the lead just kept growing. Eric Gordon, slow start for him, and he got in the mix.
10.5 gone by. Here's EG, right-hand dribble drive to the window. He goes up, he's got a basket, and he is fouled.
He finished that 3-point play and put the Rockets up 42-29. We know where KJ Martin plays. You heard it earlier. He plays above the rim. That's still where he was hanging out, where Tari Eason found him.
Rudy Gobert's taken away by Eason. Maybe a second time the charm. Here goes some man by the name of KJ Martin with a left hand. And out! 46-32, largest Rocket lead at 14.
A nice dish from Tari Eason, who's played very well in this game, despite the fact he only has 3 points. He does have 3 boards and a pair of assists. That was one of them there. KJ Martin has been very good off the bench, has adapted to whatever role the Rockets have needed him in. He's been an occasional starter when Eric Gordon has missed time. He's been the first guy off the bench at times. Now he and Jay-Sean Tate look like they may share that role. And he, again, playing above the rim, jumping over everybody and throwing it down.
Green right side of the angle, straight away. E.G. misses on a three. The dunk is there. A man who will be at the slam dunk competition, K.J. Martin. My goodness.
Hard to believe, but K.J. Martin will do something when he competes in the dunk contest that his father did not. He participated in the contest, but not as a dunk contest participant, as he played a role in a dunk as we call a human a prop, but you get the idea. The Rockets led by 12, 48-36, 6 off that slam. And Alfred Şengün, who was just absolutely offensively spectacular in the first half, most of it on the attack against Rudy Gobert.
Out left side to Martin, straight away to Şengün. One-on-one against Gobert with the left hand. He'll score! Alperen Şengün having an amazing first half of play. He's got 16.
He would end with 18 off of one miss on 9 attempts, 8 of 9 from the floor. Does have 3 fouls, but 18 points to lead all scores. Rockets led by 14. They would get their largest lead of 20 here from Garrison Matthews from deep.
Here comes Scoot, straight away near the top of the key, out right side angle. Pass into Şengün, who turns left, spins it right to the baseline. One dribble to a left. Matthews three-ball. That's up and in. And that is a wonderful sign that Garrison Matthews is dialing up from distance.
Led 58-38 there. That was at the 5:40 mark of the second quarter. The Rockets will not hit a shot the rest of the first half, going 0 for 8 with 3 turnovers. They hit 4 free throws, the only points they would have, while the Wolves scored 20. They closed into a 62-58 margin for the Rockets here at the half inside Toyota Center. We'll look around the NBA next on the Rockets Halftime Show. Now this word from your local stations.
Memorial Hermann and the Houston Rockets are proud to bring Houston an exclusive, first-of-its-kind co-branded partnership. This is the first time a health system and a national sports organization have ever come together to advance orthopedics. From broken bones to joint replacement, the specialists at Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics bring you innovative capabilities for a broad range of medical needs. You can get the same level of unparalleled care as elite athletes. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics. For more information, visit memorialhermann.org/ortho-rockets.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green going upstairs.
Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play.
Here's Jabari Smith, knocks down another one.
Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own Karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
Time to check in on the rest of the NBA scores this Sunday evening here on the Rockets Halftime Show. We start with the game in Detroit where the Sixers win by 12, 123-111. 23 for Tyrese Maxey, who has returned to the court, and a triple-double for James Harden in just 28 minutes, 20 points, 11 rebounds. And he also had 11 assists. A 12-point win tonight for Toronto over the Pistons, the Blazers, 117-105, 27 points in that game for Pascal Siakam. A 5-point win at home for the Pacers over the Hornets, 116-111. Miles Turner, 29 points, 9 boards, and 4 block shots. Got a good one going in Miami right now, with the Nets taking a 1-point lead on Kyrie Irving's bucket. He's got 29 in the game. They lead 98-97, but are set to play the remainder of this game without Kevin Durant. He did have 17 points in the game. but he's left with a knee injury. More deets on that coming up in just a minute. They're under 3 minutes to go in that 1-point game. They've got a 6-point game going in Memphis right now. They're up 119 to 113. There's 1:55 to go in that game. Desmond Bain with 23 points and 9 assists. At the half, the Mavericks are down 14 at Oklahoma City, 69 to 55. And the other games tonight just underway in Phoenix. They're up 14-8 over Cleveland. Hawks and Clippers in just a little bit. Second half is next. Rockets up 4. Now this word from your local stations.
Hey, this is Peter Schrager from the NFL Network's morning show, Good Morning Football. You've also seen me on NFL Sidelines and in studio for Fox Sports on Sunday. Well, I've got a new podcast with iHeart in the NFL, and we're calling it The Season with Peter Schrager. In each episode of this season, I'm going to empty my proverbial notebook and take you inside and behind the scenes on the conversations that happen at the highest levels of NFL franchises. Listen to The Season with Peter Schrager on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcast.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa. Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Giving you that news of the day from the NBA presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app now and play free with your first deposit with the promo code ASSIST. Terms do apply. Kevin Durant knee injury occurred during the third quarter of their game this evening against the Heat. There was just a minute left in the third quarter. Jimmy Butler had gone to the rim, got a shot blocked by Ben Simmons, who then fell back into Durant's knee. He was down on the ground for a few minutes, stayed in the game, but left the floor and went to the locker room just after that. And obviously, he has not returned. Keep an eye on that as we get through the early portion of the 2023 portion of the NBA season. Here at Toyota Center, the Rockets find themselves up 4 after allowing the Wolves to close that first half on a 20-4 run, as we are rejoined by the voice of Rockets basketball, Matt Thomas. That 20-4 run to close the half for the Wolves included just 4 free throw makes for the Rockets over the final 5:40. They missed their last 8 shots of the period, and they're still shooting over 50% in this game. This is about as good as their offense has looked for the first 18 minutes, and then they just could not score.
Yeah, I'd love to see the box score after the 18-minute point, because right now through 24, Wexit looks good. 51% from the floor, 40% from 3. Now 6 to 10 is not great from the free throw line. Turnovers are a little below their average, 7. But in theory, you win a lot of games like this. But right now, we're talking about 5 minutes.
It's 61% when that three-pointer for Garrison Matthews went in, and then have missed their last 8 shots since. Got a little careless with the basketball as well. 7 turnovers, the majority coming during that final 5-minute stretch. And there's something to note here, just barely making it back onto the court is Kevin Porter Jr. Jayshawn Tate had just taken his warm-ups off to start for him in the half.
That's weird.
And KPJ just made it out here.
And the Rockets just got dinged for delay of game warning. So Green will inbound it. A little pressure being applied by the Wolves in backcourt. Kevin Porter Jr. comes across the timeline. Again, Rockets looking for their first basket in almost 6 minutes. Porter right side to Smith. Hands it over to Jalen. Got McDaniels in front of him. Shot clock down to 6. Straight away, Green for 3 around the rim and out. And the struggles continue. Anderson the rebound. Down the heart of the lane, Anthony Edwards going back, and he'll draw traffic and a foul. And again, I see Anthony Edwards right now, and I look at him and I'm like, he wants to go to the lane. And we got a timeout called by the Rockets. Jabari Smith Jr. the foul. No challenge, just a good old-fashioned timeout. Steven Salas calling this 25 seconds into the third quarter. Score is where we were moments ago. 62-58 Rockets. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
Attention business owners. Imagine getting up to $26,000 per employee sent to you directly by the U.S. government. All businesses during COVID could be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26K per employee through a CARES Act program. The fact is, all types of businesses, profit or nonprofit, are eligible. There is absolutely no cost to check your eligibility today. ERTC.com is the nation's leading company specializing in employee retention tax credits. Here is a real testimonial from an ERTC client.
We've got some good news. You're going to get $488,000 as a tax refund, which is not a loan, and you can use that in whatever way you'd like to.
Visit ERTC.com today, and in less than 5 minutes, our proprietary rebate calculator will show you how much money you could receive. Act now before the program closes or funds run out. Visit ERTC.com today. That's ERTC.com.
Memorial Hermann and the Houston Rockets are proud to bring Houston an exclusive first-of-its-kind co-branded partnership. This is the first time a health system and a national sports organization have ever come together to advance orthopedics. From broken bones to joint replacement, the specialists at Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics bring you innovative capabilities for a broad range of medical needs. You can get the same level of unparalleled care as elite athletes. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics. For more information, visit memorialhermann.org/ortho-rockets. What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT, PUCT number 10007.
The Rockets will host Margarita Mondays presented by Don Julio for all Monday home games this season at Toyota Center. Starting at just $25, you receive a ticket to the game and a margarita. Don't miss out on the next Margarita Monday when the Rockets take on the Timberwolves Monday, January 23rd. Secure your tickets tonight at Rockets.com. Neither team has scored yet here in the second half. The timeout called by Steven Silas after Anthony Edwards was able to drive all the way basket, get the reach-in foul on Jabari Smith, and that's where he is now at the free throw line.
He's been there 4 times already tonight, made them all. Make it now 5 of 5 as the first points of the third quarter belong to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards up to 15. He averages 23.7. Wolves with 2 free throws there, now 10 of 11 from the line. And that lead is now cut all the way to 2, starting originally in 20. Only lead of the game for Minnesota was 2-0. Porter left side angle, straight away to Smith. Bounce pass right side to Jalen Green. Cross-court pass out left side to Porter. Screen set by Shengun. There's a turnover. Oh, boy, the Wolves think it should be a turnover. And I think Bill Kennedy's going to come over here and override the call. No. Inte Huang with the call. Chris Finch is like, I can't challenge this, but I want to. That happened right in front of the entire Minnesota bench. Rockets might have caught a break. Smith right side to Shengun. Hands it off to E.G. Bounce pass back in there, and that's going to be a dunk. That's going to be too late. No basket is out. Brent Shengun went for the dunk, but he was a half second too late, as you heard the buzzer.
Yeah, 3 Rockets touch it off that inbounds pass, and there was only 6 seconds on the shot clock when it began. I don't think any of the 3 recognized where it was. Smith got the inbounds. He threw it to E.G., worked pick and roll with Shengun. That's just a lot of activity to get done in 6 seconds.
62-60 Houston. Jaden McDaniels to Anderson. Lob into Gobert. He'll catch, and it was deflected, but saved by McDaniels on the baseline to the left side of the floor for D'Angelo Russell, who's been pretty quiet in this game. Edwards, right side. He's got 16. Looking for 19. It is up. It's good, and the Wolves have their second lead of the game. Anthony Edwards right at the straightaway 26-foot mark, 63-62. Rockets again have gone now about almost 7 minutes without a basket. Gordon right at elbow. Behind him to Shengun. He'll pump fake and give up a 3. Left side to Scoot. Right hand dribble. Down to 2. Down to 1. A contested 3 is up, and it's good as that buzzer goes off. First basket in a long time at the 10-16 mark of the third quarter. Rockets up 65-63, and just like that, a pass inside to Rudy Gobert. results in a dunk, and he's got double digits as Kyle Anderson picks up his fourth dime. We're even at 65. Scoots to the top of the arc to Şengün. Underhand toss to Green. Şengün sets his screen to the free throw line. Out right side, Porter lobs it left side to Green. To a cutter in Smith. To the free throw line for Alperen Şengün. Missed it. Rebound picked up by Anthony Edwards. Tied at 65. It's just our second tie of the game. Edwards, left-hand dribble drive to the free throw line. Shot attempt is around the rim and down, and the Wolves are back up 67-65. Across the timeline comes Scoot. He falls down. It's a turnover. Anthony Edwards with the steal. Edwards thought about a three. Chest pass out left side. Three-pointer to Angelo Russell. That's up and in. That's the largest lead for the Wolves at 5 at 70-65. Some kind of run here after the Rockets were down or up by 20. Green goes left to right around the arc.
It's a 32-7 run.
Yikes. Smith is fouled on a reach-in by Jalen McDaniels. So Dade picks up the foul. That is his first, and the first team foul against Minnesota here in quarter 3.
And you really won't likely see, if it continues, another timeout by Coach Silas, since he already used one so early in the quarter.
Largest lead for the Rockets at 58-38 with 5:40 remaining in the second quarter. 32-7, as Wex just mentioned, is the current run. Green bounce passes Şengün. Şengün's got 1 second. Reverse layup is off the mark. Hit the front rim and bounced out. And here comes the Wolves with Kyle Anderson. Left side against Eric Gordon underneath the basket. Flips it out right side. Jalen McDaniels, a three ball. Missing it to Jaden. The rebound is picked up at the free throw line by Jabari. Out right side, Scoot's going to launch a three and hits it. Another three-pointer. That's 4 for 4 for Kevin Porter Jr. And he's got 18, and the Rockets are down by 2, 70-68. Gobert top to Anderson. It's a screen from Gobert. Anderson throws it right inside to Edwards. Edwards gets a screen from Gobert. Three-pointer on the way. Front iron miss. Rebound to Green. Jalen is 1 for 10 from the floor. He wants to be 2 of 11, and he lost the basketball on his way up. It's off his thigh. It's a turnover in possession to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I said Utah. I was looking at Rudy Gobert for a second. Still weird seeing him in a Wolves uniform. It really is.
Especially the ones they have on tonight.
Yeah, it's true. Across the timeline comes D'Angelo Russell. Russell has 9 points, a lot of that coming in the first quarter. At the left elbow, trying for 11. Front rim miss. Rebound picked up. Jabari wants to push, gets it across the timeline. Rockets down by 2. Right side, it's Scoot. Lobs it to Jabari. Ball over the top of his hand. Head out right side, giving it back to Porter. One-on-one, gets by Edwards. A floater up and under to the window. Back iron mode, tap up, no by Şengün. Rebound picked up by Minnesota. McDaniels out right side to Russell. He wants to launch a three. It's around the rim and out. One shot now for Minnesota on 2 straight trips. Rebound picked up by Jalen Green. Green comes left side to his right for Şengün. One dribble, low block left, Jabari. Going to post up, goes cross court out to EG. One dribble to his left, launches a three-pointer, back heel miss. Long rebound is secured, tapped around, picked up by Şengün. New 14 for the Rockets. Here's Smith. No look pass to Gordon. Bounce pass to the baseline. Three-pointer on the way. Front iron missed that time for Scoot. Another offensive rebound out left side. Jabari, three-pointer. Another miss there. 3 shots and out for the Rockets. Here comes D'Angelo Russell with the Wolves up by 2 at 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. Edwards right side angle. Gobert sets a screen on the free throw line to the dotted circle, a 10-footer. Back heel miss. Tap up Şengün. He's got the rebound. Give it up left side and brings it across midcourt to Jabari. On a crossover. He lost the basketball. It's last deflected by a member of the Minnesota Timberwolves defense. Rockets will have it with 16 to shoot.
KPJ still the only Rocket to score here in the third quarter. Hit those 2 threes, and those are also the only 2 shots anybody's made in their last 18 attempts. They're 2 for 10 in the quarter. Finished the first half 0 for 8 as Jae'Sean Tate will come in for Eric Gordon. The Rockets actually did a great job last possession. First, Şengün tipped one out to Eric. Then Eric tipped one out to Jabari. They got 3 shots. They just missed them all.
Rockets also have 10 turnovers, unfortunately. Tate hands it off to Porter. Porter behind the back dribble. Met there by Kyle Anderson, the top of the key. Right side to Jalen Green. Bounce pass to Şengün who lost the basketball. There's turnover number 11. 6:08 remaining. We keep it 70-68. There's a Green steal at midcourt. Down the lane, Euro step flip, and it's blocked out of bounds. And I mean emphatically by Anthony Edwards.
Went to the reverse side of the basket after the really nice anticipation and the steal by Jalen Green. He also picked up his dribble rather early, kind of left him out of too many options. Picked it up right outside the elbow and tried to go reverse layup. Rockets will still have it.
And looks like Eric Gordon is going to come back in pretty quickly as Kevin Porter Jr. goes to the bench with 6:03 remaining. Is he okay?
Well, he is met there by Dr. Biles, who's sitting down next to him to speak with him.
All right, 21 to shoot for the Rockets. Gordon inbound. To his left, catch, shoot, Smith. Got it. Tied at 70. Minnesota's going to call a timeout. Jabari Smith is 4 of 8. He's got 8. 4 rebounds. We've got our third tie of the game. 6 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. Rockets and Wolves tied at 70. Timeout brought to you by Corn Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Are you ready? Stock up and save big now, store-wide at the Lowe's Truckload event. For a limited time, save up to 50% on select tools and accessories from the brands you trust. And buy a DeWalt 12-inch dual-bevel miter saw and get an adjustable stand for free. Plus, get deals on appliances, bath, and more. Head to your local Lowe's or visit Lowe's.com to shop the Truckload event today. While supplies last, selection varies by location. Valid 12/29 through 1/11.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
With the Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Take advantage of tonight's Rocket Shop online item of the game. Tonight, the Rockets gave this Gradient t-shirt at just $20. Grab yours tonight only at rocketshop.com. We've got a 70-70 ball game here with exactly 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice inbounds play. Rockets got the quick pass to Jabari Smith. He immediately caught and shot the ball. Made it. Just their third make of the period. Just as we went to that timeout, Matt, Kevin Porter Jr. did, in fact, head back inside for some sort of evaluation from the Rockets athletic training staff.
Here comes Minnesota left to right in the second half of play in a 70-70 game. Nearly a steal, and it is a steal for Jabari Smith. He took it away from Kyle Anderson. To the lane he goes, and he's fouled by Anderson. He'll be in the act of shooting and 2 free throws. I'll tell you what, with Eason and Smith, 2 outstanding rookies who like to poke away the ball from their people they're defending.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that Tari Eason had been near the top of the league. 1.1 steals per game heading into today's play is first among all NBA rookies. And we all know he's playing far fewer minutes than most. In fact, of those guys in the top 7, he's playing 3 fewer minutes than all of them per game.
Smith hits the free throw to give the Rockets a 71-70 lead. Taurean Prince is in for Kyle Anderson. Against the Rockets the first go-round. He's been held in check to just 4 here tonight. Here's Jabari to put himself in double figures, and he can. He missed it. Rebound to Gobert. 71-70. Minnesota down by a point. D'Angelo Russell left side angle. Straight away to Gobert. No look pass. Russell goes inside, throwing off the shot attempt, and it's no good off McDaniels in the miss. And the rebound is picked up by Jalen Green. Out right side, EG with the basketball. Lob inside. Pump fakes once, twice, three times Tate. Baseline left. Smith for a three ball. Side rim miss. Rebound to Minnesota. Long outlet pass. McDaniels goes right side to Prince on the trail to Russell. Lob into Gobert. Faces a double team. No look pass. McDaniels turns and spins. Doesn't take a shot. Out to D'Angelo. Right corner for three, and he hits. Minnesota back up by 2 at 73-71. D'Angelo Russell now in double digits. He's got 12. 4:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Gordon comes across the timeline. He's got McDaniels in front of him. Screen is set by Jay Sean. Gordon to pick up the dribble. Left side to Tate. To his left for Şengün. Right-hand dribble drive. Bumped twice by Gobert. Missed the shot off the front rim. McDaniels the rebound out quickly. Right side, Taurean Prince. Bounce pass beautifully done to a man cutting down the heart of the lane. And that's a layup for D'Angelo Russell. 4-point lead as the Wolves are back up to 50% shooting. 75-71 with 4:23 remaining. Straight away, it's Green at the right elbow to the free throw line. His jumper is on the way and pure. Jalen Green with his second field goal in 12 opportunities. 75-73 Wolves. Straight away and down the lane, D'Angelo Russell to the window. Tapped by Gobert, no as well. Rebound picked up by Jabari. Two-handed pass out to Green. Thought about the three, goes inside, kicks it to Smith instead. Back to Tate inside the paint. Back out to Green in the perimeter left. Low block left, this is Jay Sean. Bumped his defender and he loses the basketball. It's out of bounds. Oh, those turnovers, Adam Wexler. That's 12 now for the Rockets.
And the Rockets had a matchup that they wanted. That's why Green gave the ball back to Tate. It was D'Angelo Russell on his back, but he overplayed him to his right side, ironically, not his strong side. And Tate still barreled into him and turned the ball over.
Gobert out, Reed in for the Wolves. They lead of 2 at 75-73. Edwards, left side angle with a right-hand dribble, now turns to a left, now with a crossover. Being met, face guarded by Usman Garuba. Left elbow jumper, that's up and short. Rebound secured by Kenyon Martin Jr., who's come in for the Rockets. Now to E.G. Straight away, met by two defenders. E.G. pump fakes a 30-footer. Down the heart of the lane, finger roll layup. He's got it, and a one on a foul by the Wolves.
Second time tonight, Eric Gordon has drawn the contact out and all the way to the basket. He will notice it maybe before some of the younger players do. Rudy Gobert is not back there defending the basket. So if he's got to step on his defender, he's going to take it all the way to the cup. And he had a three-point play earlier that put the Rockets up 13 in the second quarter. He'll try to put them up 1 here if he can convert again.
Third different Rocket in double figures now with Eric at 10. Reed stepped into the lane early. It doesn't matter. His free throws up and in. So the Rockets are back up 76-75. It is our 9th lead change. Reed hands it off to Noel. Hands it off to 360 move for Prince off the window and in, and another lead change. Taurean Prince makes it 77-76 Minnesota. Tate on the trail to Smith. Hands it off to E.G. Gets a nice Smith screen. Down the lane again goes Eric. Bounce pass into Garuba. And we have a whistle called against the Wolves. It's on the floor. You can hear from the mic down low. Fouls against Taurean Prince.
KPJ making his way back to the Rockets bench. Appears ready when called on again.
Tari Eason has come in for Houston. And he'll take the spot of Jabari Smith. 2:58 remaining in the quarter. Third quarter action, 77-76 Minnesota. Eason left to right around the arc. Hands it off to Martin. Bounce pass to Tate. Left elbow. Turns, spins. Tough left-handed hook shot. Hits side rim. Got his own offensive rebound. Ball deflected out. Eason won't be able to save it on the sideline opposite of us. And that'll go as a Houston turnover. That is number 13 in the second one on the bad pass from Jay Sean Tate.
10 turnovers since that first quarter. They're adding up.
13 for the Rockets, 10 for the Wolves. Wolves are up 77-76. Edwards, right to left to Austin Rivers. Right-hand dribble drive for Austin in the paint. Hands it off to Naz Reid. He's underneath the basket. Out baseline left. Turning, spinning, floating up a shot. That's going to be out of bounds or an offensive foul. Looks like it's going to be just out of bounds. Noel tried to force contact, stoppage, and play. And they're going to allow a substitution as Kevin Porter Jr. returns for Houston for Eric Gordon. Scoot's got 18. He's their best shooter tonight, 6 of 9 from the floor. Alpe's done well too, 8 of 13. EG's 4 of 7. Kind of overshadowing the Green, 2 of 12 tonight. Whistle, offensive foul at Houston. And it's going to be on Jayshawn Tate. So Tate's committed back-to-back turnovers for the Rockets on a moving screen. Oh, yeah.
He put an elbow, a left elbow, in Taurean Prince's chest, which got called for the foul.
Feet shuffling, too, made things worse. 77-76, 2:14 remaining. Rockets down by 1, Minnesota with the basketball. Edwards down the heart of the lane, takes Garuba, missed the shot. Offensive rebound by Reba. It was slapped away by Eason. Tari, lob to Martin underneath the basket, kicks it out right side to Porter, face a double team. Straight away, Tari for an open three. It is up, and it's an air ball. Rockets are now 8 of 23 from 3 at 35%, and a timeout has been called by Minnesota. And it comes at 1:52 remaining in the third. Wolves 77, your Rockets 76. We're back in 60 seconds on the Rockets Radio Network.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need, from pregame to postgame. Watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Hey, Rockets fans, Access is the go-to ticketing destination for Houston's best events. Download the Access app today for the easiest entry experience to get to your seats and start cheering. That's AXS. Visit AXS.com for more information. 1:52 to go in quarter number 3. Wolves 77, Rockets 76. KPJ matching Alperen Sengun with 18 points. He's done it on 6 of 9 shooting. He's made 4 of his 5 threes. And again, brief moment in that third quarter. He was checked out back in the back and has checked back into the game here and remains out there.
Anthony Edwards will go uncontested to the timeline with his Wolves up by a single point. Noel out left side to Taurean Prince. Throws a pass out right to Edwards. Edwards gets by 2 Houston defenders. We have a blocking foul. Wow. Call against the Rockets. And it's on KJ Martin. And that'll be a side-out, non-shooting foul here with 1:38. The Rockets had a foul to give. That is the exact definition of what a ticky-tack call is against Kenyon Martin Jr. But again, the Rockets had a foul to give. 1:35 remaining. Noel between the rings. Cross-court pass out, left side, Taurean Prince. Bet there by Martin on the baseline. Keeps pivot foot alive. Turns and spins, shot clock violation. That pivot foot can stay as solid as it wants to. They had no idea how much was left on that shot clock.
A really nice defensive possession for KJ Martin. Even though he was called for the foul earlier, he did a great job moving his feet when Edwards drove at him, and even better job moving his feet on Prince, who was stuck way down deep on the baseline, did not see the shot clock.
12th Minnesota turnover, down to 1:15 remaining in the quarter. Rockets are up by, or should I say down by 1. Ball deflected out of bounds on the sideline opposite of us. I think it's the Minnesota. It's the Houston basketball. Scoot in the inbound. To his left for Tari. Hands it back to Porter. Faces a double team. Cross court right to Eason. Baseline right. Jayshawn for a 3. Hits the front rim. Rebound picked up by Naz Reid. Jayshawn was sub 30% from 3-point range last year. Hopefully that changes here as he's back to good health. Noel, right corner, takes a step back, launches a 3, and that's glass only. Long pass. Tate to Garuba, a layup. He's got it, and one. as Minnesota's defender got back late, and a foul will be called, and a hand to the chest for Jalen Noel's like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, that's a great job. You are the player who challenged the shot, talking about Garuba, immediately kept sprinting down court. And when Jayshawn Tate was able to grab the rebound, threw about a 55, 56-foot pass that Garuba corralled and went right up with it. Has a chance for a three-point play.
First basket for Usman on the night. 55% for him at the free throw line. Rockets have made just 8 of 13, making now 9 of 14 as they regain the lead at 79-77 with 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Noel between the circles. Now, actually just a couple steps beyond midcourt. He's got Martin in front of him. Shot clock at 9. Pass out left side. Here's Torian Prince. Baseline to Rivers. Straight away. Shot attempt. Three-pointer front rim miss for D'Angelo Russell. Rebound picked up by KJ Martin. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Rockets up by 2. If you're just joining us, they had a 20-point lead with 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Since then, we've seen a total of 11 lead changes. Scoot, right-hand dribble drive against Rivers. Right elbow jumper. It's up. It's good with 4.9 seconds remaining. Rockets with a 4-point lead. Across midcourt, here goes Edwards. Lost the basketball. Easy with another takeaway, throws it under in the floor. Doesn't count as a shot, but that won't matter because the Rockets will go to the fourth up by 4. A 10-2 Houston run has the Rockets up 81-77 after 3. Fourth and final next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Jeremy Branham with Gentle Ben Spirits, joined by Ricky Ford, founder, owner of Gentle Ben Spirits. And Ricky, we know we can find it at the Total Y. We can find it at Specs, the Diamond Seats at Astro Games. What are a few of the other places you can find Gentle Ben Vodka and Gin?
Well, you can find it at Potter's, Longhorn Liquor, SRO, Pearland Fine Wine and Spirits, Broadway Liquor, and a slew of other stores scattered throughout Houston.
You can find Gentle Ben in whatever neighborhood you're in. Gentle Ben, the union of tradition and invention.
Memorial Hermann and the Houston Rockets are proud to bring Houston an exclusive, first-of-its-kind co-branded partnership. This is the first time a health system and a national sports organization have ever come together to advance orthopedics. From broken bones to joint replacement, the specialists at Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics bring you innovative capabilities for a broad range of medical needs. You can get the same level of unparalleled care as elite athletes. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics. For more information, visit memorialhermann.org/ortho-rockets.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need. From pregame to postgame, watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Corona invites you to find the fine life. Corona asks that you tip off your game day responsibly. That's the fine life. It's Game On Lime In with Corona Beer. Find your beach. 19 for the Rockets, 19 for the Wolves in that third quarter. So right where we were when we broke for halftime, Rockets have a 4-point advantage entering the fourth quarter.
Here comes Minnesota left to right across the timeline. D'Angelo Russell to Rivers, top to Anderson. Met there by Eason. Back out left to Russell. Shot clock at 10. Anderson straight away. Cross-court pass to Rivers on the baseline right. Being guarded by KJ. He's got 4. He's got 3. Penetrating the lane. Ball deflected. It's going to be last touched by a member of the Wolves, and it's another turnover.
Left his feet with nobody to pass to and ended up spinning his way right out of bounds with the basketball.
And he went into 3 Rocket jerseys. I don't understand that, Austin. Good dude. But don't mind the turnover. 81-77, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Garuba picks up his dribble. near the top of the arc. Hands it off to Martin. To his left to Garrison Matthews, and we got a moving screen against Kenyon Martin, and we have offensive foul.
And that was actually created because they could not get the ball to KPJ. Heavy overplay by Austin Rivers turned into a turnover for the Rockets.
Yeah, he used those two shoulders of his to push off that defender. 81-77. Down the lane. Russell kicks it out right side to Torian Prince on the baseline, going up against Garrison Matthews. And Garrison takes a charge. We got offensive fouls galore here to start this fourth quarter.
He was pretty deep on the baseline, but he was not inside the circle there. And the calls that Prince make contact with Matthews in legal guarding position. So back-to-back turnovers for the Wolves.
Still a 10-2 Rocket run here as the Wolves at 1.4.5 remaining in the third led 75-71. Minute gone by in the fourth. Eason to the paint, throws up a shot, missed it. Rebound picked up by D'Angelo Russell. Russell's going to push, hand it off. Anderson, a floater from 10 is short. Rebound, offensive, picked up Rudy Gobert, flips it up with the right hand and puts it in to 81-79. I mean, literally flipped it up there. Bounce pass to Eason. Going to go against D'Angelo Russell. In against a triple team. Ball deflected a couple of times, picked up by Eason off the tap. Here is Porter.
Jump, and we're hoping to steal it if he brought the ball down, but slapped him on the arm.
First foul on Garuba, first foul against the Rockets here in the fourth quarter. We played them at 90 seconds, and the Rockets still holding on to an 81-79 lead. Kyle Anderson brings it across the timeline. Behind the back dribble. Got Russell to his right and Gobert. Kyle's going to go baseline left, gets cut off by Eason. Out to D'Angelo. Russell to the paint he goes, throws up a shot off the window, and he's fouled in the play. Lots of fouls called in this second half, and Tari Eason gets the whistle this time around. So Russell has 15. He had 25 in their win against the Clippers 2 nights ago. He had 13 and 6 against the Rockets the first go-around. Free throw number 2 is on the way in, and the Wolves and the Rockets had their 5th tie of the game at 81-81. 10-10 remaining in fourth quarter play. Scoot throws a lob to Şengün straight away. Now hands it off to Martin, giving it back to Scoot. Scoot at the right elbow. Out to Matthews. He'll launch a 3. It's off the front rim. It's long. Offensive rebound to Martin on the baseline left. Back out to Kevin. Launching a 3. That comes off the front rim. Tap up, and finally Austin Rivers clears for Minnesota. Underhand pass to Russell. Out left side, Torian Prince for 3. That is up, and that is in. And as he beat Garrison Matthews to that sweet spot, and the Wolves are up 84-81. That's their 10th three-pointer in 26 tries compared to 8 to 27 for the Rockets. Here's Scoot at the top of the key. Out left side, KJ to tie the contest. In and out. Rebound picked up by Kyle Anderson. He wants to push to the length of the floor. Out baseline left. Austin Rivers wide open for 3. Missed it front rim. Ball tapped up and dunked by Rudy Gobert. 5 in a row for Minnesota. And they have actually make it now 9 straight overall for Minnesota. As we were at 81-81, 9 straight. They lead by 5, which matches their largest lead. And a timeout to Steven Chavez. 9:13 remaining in the game. Wolves 86, Rockets 81. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. We'll invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
Whether on land, at sea, in the air, or in space, KBR delivers science, technology, and engineering solutions that are changing the world. For more than a century, governments and companies across the globe have come to us to accomplish their most critical missions and objectives. From space exploration and national defense to green technology and the circular economy, our experts are tackling the most important challenges of our time and delivering innovative solutions without equal. In everything we do, we're striving to create a better, safer, and more sustainable world. We are KBR, the future future, designed and delivered. Learn more at kbr.com.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
With the Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Hi, I'm Tito Beverage, founder and master distiller at Tito's Handmade Vodka. When I got into this business, I used to make flavored vodka infusions for my friends as gifts. When I started to make a go of it, the owner of a local liquor store showed me the dust on some flavored vodka bottles that sat on the shelves. He said, if you can make a straight vodka so smooth that you could drink it just by itself, then you'd really have something. So I did. And now all these years later, we still only make one flavor, vodka flavored vodka. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Tito'sVodka.com.
Stay connected all means, gifts, and chat around the game, all with AT&T's 5G fast, reliable, and secure network. As we pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Rockets Radio Network.
KBNE Houston, an iHeartRadio station. This is Sports Talk 790, your home for Houston Rockets basketball.
First 9 points of the fourth quarter to the Wolves. They've made 3 of their 4 shots. The Rockets have yet to make a shot. They've taken 4. It's 86-81, Wolves lead.
9:09 remaining in this contest. Kevin Porter Jr. behind the Şengün. He thought about a 3, doesn't take the shot. Geverson's got it top of the key. Bounce pass to Şengün, low block left against Gobert to the baseline. Matthews. Lob to Martin. Shot clock at 4. Hands it off to Şengün. 1 dribble on the floor. Down to 2, down to 1. Shot attempt. It's going to be an air ball. Minnesota comes up with the basketball. Russell to the free throw line. Out right side, Taurean Prince going to try and contest it 2 from 10 and hit it. That's 11 straight to start the quarter here from Minnesota. 88-81, Wex. That's their largest lead of 7 points.
Another offensive funk are the Rockets.
Here's Scoot. So Şengün, bounce pass in. There's your slump bust right there on a 2-point slam by Kenyon Martin Jr. 8:19 remaining. 5-point lead for Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell left of the paint. Shot is on the way and good from 10 feet. And D'Angelo Russell now up to 18 points. 3 different Wolves in double figures in the starting 5. The reserve of Taurean Prince has 10 as well. Scoot's got it left corner going against Kyle Anderson straight away. This is Jabari for a 3-pointer. Clank. Rebound picked up by Rivers. Rockets are only 8 of 29 from 3-point range tonight. Rivers gets a screen from Gobert to the free throw line. Out right side to Anderson. Anderson down the paint. Hands it off. Deflected. Stolen. This is at midcourt. This will be Scoot. We're going to get a foul at midcourt. Question will it be a transition take? That's what Steven Saunders wants. The officials are going to get together and discuss. Foul is on D'Angelo Russell, and they are going to review to see if it's a transition take.
Certainly seems like it would be. It's not super.
In fact, it's a back-to-back. January 21st will be in Minneapolis to take on the Wolves, and then they'll be seeing us back here on the 23rd.
Yeah, much like the Mavericks, that season series ramped up quickly and was all over quickly.
Yeah.
They did play the Wolves back in the 10th game of the season, but now we'll see them 3 times in a span of 16 days, twice here at Toyota Center.
That game had Karl Anthony Towns. He had 25, 9, and 6. Again, he's not here tonight due to injury.
That right calf strain has had him sidelined for the last 19 games, something I mentioned in the open. He played the first 21 games of their season after, obviously, their big offseason acquisition. They were 10-21 when he went down. They played 19 games since. They're 9-10 in those games, so essentially identical with and without him during this first half of the season. They came into tonight on a 3-game winning streak, but still 2 games under 500.
Headset is off. Now the additional meeting. This is where anti-challengers love, because they're thinking this is the reason why these games get delayed and bogged down, is for situations just like that. Here comes Bill. Bill, you're a man of few words. I don't know. He's shaking his head. We don't have the feed. Oh, well.
Looks like he said the Rockets are going to get a free throw, and then on the side.
Okay, so that's what he was shaking his head about. The difference between transition take and clear path is a free throw.
Yep.
1 free throw for the transition take, which is just essentially trying to stop a break, and then 2 is clear path. It's basically holding somebody back from getting a guaranteed basket. So here's Scoot looking for the 3rd Rocket point of the quarter. Rockets have been outscored 13-2, and the free throw is short. Yeesh.
9 of 15 at the free throw line for the Rockets tonight.
Rockets coming in at 77%, which is 22nd in the NBA.
That stoppage did also allow for Jalen Green to check into the game.
So Green will inbound the basketball in the backcourt to Porter. 7:37 remaining. Rockets trail by 7. Scoot's going to go right side angle behind the back. He'll dribble straight away to Jabari. His three-pointer is off the back iron. Rebound is secured by Rudy Gobert. I know what Jabari is going to do in the offseason. Shoot a lot.
0 for 5 tonight from 3.
And overall, he's 4 of 10. 9 points for him. Right side of the floor, Kyle Anderson. Bounce pass to Russell at the right elbow. Inside the paint, brings it back out to Kyle. Left side, Torian Prince pulls up left elbow. Shot clock goes off, hit the heel. Rebound picked up by Şengün. 47% shooting tonight for the Wolves. Martin straight away to Şengün. Got his left foot inside the arc. Now it penetrates against Gobert. He'll turn, he'll flip. He's got to throw it out there quickly. Straight away to Smith. Shot clock at 7. At 6 to Green. He got deflected, still lost. A scramble for it at midcourt, and it's finally picked up by D'Angelo Russell. Will he wait for teammates? He certainly will. 6:35 remaining, and we have a whistle inside as Şengün gets tied up with Rudy Gobert, and they're going to call Alperen Şengün for a wraparound against Rudy Gobert, and that is Alpe's 4th personal foul. And 3rd foul against the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate back in for Houston.
Pretty negative turn of events with the Rockets getting out on that break. You had the transition take foul called. You missed the free throw. Got a Jabari Smith miss. And they're still sitting down 7, 6:35 to go.
Gobert takes the inbound from Anderson. Baseline left, it's Prince. Guarded tightly by Smith on a defensive switch. Now Tate is on him. Pass inside, and we're going to get a reach over on Green against McDaniels.
I think you could hear exactly what Jabari Smith's thoughts were there. He was playing pretty good defense, being backed down by Rudy Gobert. Gobert has a grip of Smith's jersey, and Smith the same on Gobert's jersey. He was encouraging the refs to let them play.
So Jabari picks up his 2nd. Torian Prince hands. Bears got another double-double here, 16 points and 10 rebounds. He is Mr. Double-Double. He averages it. Free throw, back heel, tap, lost. Last touch by the Wolves, says the 3-man officiating crew. 6:18 remaining. Chris Finch calling a timeout. He might call for a challenge.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, I heard a microphone. Maybe Somebody's talking down there.
Microphone is ready for a referee to engage.
All right, we'll take a timeout here. The challenge lights are on. Breaker 1-9er. We got you, Breaker 1-9er. 6:18 remaining. Oh, I hear him faintly. Maybe we'll get some Bill Kennedy when we return. 6:18 remaining, 92-83 Wolves. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find yourself in some pretty remote places.
That view is amazing.
Or in places where pastimes become stories that become legends.
I got one. It's a keeper.
And each day ends watching a star-filled sky.
Whoa.
Built to follow your path, the Toyota Tundra. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com for your ready-for-anything Toyota Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Memorial Hermann and the Houston Rockets are proud to bring Houston an exclusive first-of-its-kind co-branded partnership. This is the first time a health system and a national sports organization have ever come together to advance orthopedics. From broken bones to joint replacement, the specialists at Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics bring you innovative capabilities for a broad range of medical needs. You can get the same level of unparalleled care as elite athletes. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics. For more information, visit memorialhermann.org/ortho-rockets.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. It's not complicated.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Rockets fans, customize your Houston Rockets experience this season with the all-new Rockets Flex Plan. Packages start at 5 games for just $55. You pick the seats, you pick your games. The more games you pick, the more rewards you unlock, including team shop savings, food and beverage credits, and exclusive membership events. It's time to flex your fandom with a Rockets Flex Plan. Purchase today at Rockets.com.
It's been a very rough fourth quarter for the Rockets. They led 81-77 when it began. 15-2 run in this period. The Rockets have made just one shot on their 9 attempts, and it will be Minnesota Timberwolves basketball after they reviewed it, and they'll keep it down here.
So the challenge, fortunately, for the Rockets for Minnesota has been burned, but they don't win it. I should say Minnesota does win it, so they'll have it with the shot clock at 14. In their own front court, Anderson to his right for Prince. Guarded by KJ. Bounce pass to his left for Edwards. Edwards going around the arc from right to left. Now straight away, shot clock at 5. Out right side to Prince with 2. With 1's got to put up a 12-footer. It is up. It's good. He might have taken an extra step, but it does not matter as they are now up by 11 at 94-83. 5:55 remaining in the game, and Prince now has 14 points off the bench for Minnesota. Here's Jayshawn Tate to the window. Out to Porter behind him. Giving it now to Jabari. Straight away. Scoop for a 3-ball. Back iron miss. Ball is loose and finally secured by Edwards. He's done a little bit of everything tonight for Minnesota. Edwards has 21 points and 3 rebounds. Shot attempt comes up. 3-pointer back iron miss picked up by KJ. 94-83. Wolves are shooting 10 of 28 from 3-point range. Here is a Martin 3-point attempt. That's up and in. That's a 9 3-pointer in 32 tries for the Rockets to cut the Minnesota lead to 94-86. 5:12 remaining in the game. Anderson, 3-point line right. At the right elbow. At the top of the key. Behind him to Edwards. Also there at the top. Shot clock at 7. Being face guarded is Edwards by Martin. To the right elbow. Poked away and stolen. That's a steal for Jabari Smith. Lobbed high in the air to Jalen Green for the big throwdown. Jabari Smith with his 3rd steal of the game. And the emphatic flush to Jalen. Just his 3rd field goal in 13 tries. The lead for Minnesota is just 6. We're back in 60 on the Rockets Radio Network.
Fun and adventure at 3 great parks all year long. Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier offer thrill rides, games, food, and fun for everyone. Whether you're experiencing the thrills on our roller coasters, taking a journey through exhibits, dining at waterfront restaurants, or soaking up the sun at weekend festivals, there's something for everyone. So come have fun at the Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Adventure destinations the whole family will love. Buy weekend adventure passes and tickets online now.
What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT, PUCT number 10007.
4:52 on the clock here in the fourth quarter, with the Rockets now down 94-88. Buckets on each of their last 2 possessions. Great alley-oop up over the top of McDaniels that Green was able to finish.
Minnesota started 17-2 in the quarter. The Wolves have seen the Rockets score 5 straight. Rudy's got to the top of the arc, met there by Martin. Shot clock at 9. Here is Kyle Anderson on the baseline, underneath the basket, out left side of Taurean Prince. He'll go and penetrate the lane and go right around Jabari Smith for a deuce. 96-88 with 4:25 remaining. Rockets down by 8. Smith left side to Porter. He's wide open. 3-pointer on the way. Front iron miss. Everybody kind of just stared at it. Ball up in the air, and it's picked up by Gobert on the save by McDaniels, who was fighting with the baseline. Jaden McDaniels comes up with a huge rebound that time. Here's D'Angelo Russell, left side angle. Going one-on-one against Kenyon Martin. Now Tate on the defensive switch. Shot clock at 4. Gobert's outside his comfort zone. Baseline left. We got an offensive foul on Rudy Gobert as he used a shoulder blade to separate the man on the screen.
Yeah, he set up to post up KJ Martin, but Martin had him about 15 feet from the basket, so it turns into a handoff and a screen. And right as soon as Gobert handed it off, he screened up Tate without ever setting.
3:55. The clock is yet to start. And now it does as Porter picks up the basketball in front court. To Green. Back to Scoot. Scoot it's a screen from Tate. Left side, they'll leave Jay Shine open. Doesn't take the 3. Straight away, Porter. One dribble, launching a 3. It is up. It's good. That one dribble gave him a good spacing that time, and it's a 5-point game on the 10th 3-pointer by the Rockets, and the 5th one from Kevin Porter Jr. 96-91 with 3:26 remaining. D'Angelo Russell to his right for Kyle Anderson. Gets spun back, turns, spins, misses the shot with a follow-up. Another offensive rebound, an easy putback for Rudy Gobert. You just can't block him out, unfortunately. 98-91. Here's Jabari down the lane against Rudy, and that goes up, and that's a Rudy Gobert block. We have a foul called, and it's going to be a whistle against the Rockets, and we'll go the other direction. Jay Sean Tate called for the offensive for the loose ball foul. Yeah, in fact, that's the reason why Tate got called for is he slapped down Kyle Anderson going for that loose basketball.
Yes, he came from behind Kyle Anderson, hit him, and yet somehow Kyle Anderson also fell backwards, the opposite direction from which he was hit.
So a wee bit of acting, but it worked.
It did.
That is the 5th foul against the Rockets, which means free throws the rest of the way. Meanwhile, the Wolves have only been whistled one time here in this 4th quarter. It feels like to me that Bill Kennedy is having to work with a very young crew and kind of learning on the fly here. There's been a lot of correcting and moving and discussions that don't normally happen in an NBA basketball game. Free throw on the way up and good for Kyle Anderson, who makes 81% of his shots. That was his first free throw tonight. Wolves have made 13 of their 15 attempts. Here's the second one. It is up. It's good. 100-91 in favor of Minnesota, with time becoming an issue with 3:06 remaining in the 4th quarter. Scoot comes across the timeline. Met there by Anthony Edwards. Scoot's got it at the right elbow. Lobs the left-hand side of Jabari on the baseline. Gives it to Şengün, and he throws it. Lob into McDaniels. Pump fakes, goes up, and he's fouled by, you can get either one of the players if you want to. Let's take a look who they give it to. It's going to be an Alperen Şengün. And that's 5 on him. Unfortunately, he has fallen into that trap of 5 fouls on quite a regular basis as of the last couple weeks or so. Jane McDaniels, who pump fake to get that contact through the line for a couple. Here's the first one. It is up. It's short. Just the third miss tonight for the T-Wolves.
Here we go. Watch your feet. Watch your feet, please.
2:41 remaining. Here's the second free throw. It's also short. Rockets come away with it. 2:39 remaining on a 9-point game. 2:35 remaining. Şengün, top of the key. Pass to Jabari, left side angle, to the baseline. Almost lost it out of bounds. Give it back to Şengün. 14-footer, no. Even a little hesitant on that mid-range shot. He didn't have everybody in front of him. Rockets shooting now 42% for the game at 2:15 remaining. Edwards on a bounce pass to Edwards. Edwards to Russell. Russell at the left elbow. To the paint he goes. Throws up a shot attempt. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Jalen Green, and it is.
Yeah, the Rockets' offense has obviously failed them here over the course of the last 30 minutes. Had that 58-38 lead. That was with 5:40 to go. Back in the first half, that second quarter, they're sitting at 58. They've only gotten 33 points since then, and we have 2:06 left in this game.
Russell hits the free throw, giving him now 19 points and 6 assists. Wolves 15 of 19 for the line. They play Detroit in 3 days. The NBA interesting geography traveled schedule. I wonder if they'll go back to Minnesota first. Şengün on the inbound. Across the timeline to Scoot. Down to 2 minutes remaining. Rockets down by 11. Jabari down the heart of the lane. To the baseline left for Şengün. Back to the baseline for Green. Giving it back to Şengün. Pump fakes. Underneath. Turns. Spins. Needing some help. Throws it high in the air. I think he threw it behind the basket. And I don't know where he was thinking about where that was going to eventually go.
Very low success rate possibility. He just fell backwards out of bounds and had nowhere to go with the ball. And Rudy Gobert, for as much as he did not impact Şengün early, remember Şengün at the half, 8 of 9 for 18 points. He's now 8 of 15 with the same 18 points.
So that's what, 0 for 6, my math is right?
Correct.
All right. Edwards to Russell, back to Edwards. Pulls up mid-range 17-footer, front rim miss. Ball loose. McDaniels an offensive rebound. Minute 30 remaining. Baseline left. McDaniels down the heart of the lane, going up for the dunk, missed it. They're going to call an offensive foul as he used the left arm, McDaniels did, to clear out the defender. And the feet, apparently. He did a little bit of everything that time for McDaniels. As the offensive foul was drawn by Alperen Şengün. Nearly a steal on the inbounds pass. Scoot left side. Green going to launch a three. It is up. It's good. And that's the first one in 5 tries to make it 102-94 with 80 seconds remaining. Rockets down by 8. Russell across midcourt. Anderson fell down at the top of the key, then gets back up. Right to left goes Russell. Shot clock at 10. Game clock at 108. Anderson. Back left side. Pull-up jumper. Russell. Back iron miss. Tap by Şengün. It's out of bounds. It'll be last touch by, I believe, Rudy Gobert and the rest of the Wolves.
It's a must-have offensive possession for the Rockets. Exactly 1 minute left, down 8.
Here goes Green across midcourt. Met there by McDaniels. Goes right side angle. Down to 53 seconds. Contested three is up. It's going to be a front rim miss. Tap up rebound out by Porter, who then lost the basketball. By Kyle Anderson, the ball is kicked. It's going to be it's going to be Minnesota basketball with 45.9 seconds remaining. Rockets had 33 points in the first, 29 in the second, 19 in the third, and just 13 here in the fourth quarter. 42 seconds remaining. Russell is fouled out high by Jabari Smith, and a couple of free throws here might seal it for Minnesota. Mentioned this at the top of the broadcast. Going back to middle of December, Wolves won 2, then lost 3, then won 3, then lost 5. And they are about 40 seconds away from winning their fourth consecutive game.
They definitely stepped it up defensively. Rudy Gobert was not much of a factor in the first half as a rim protector, which he normally is, and that's who he became here in the second half, as the Rockets just have been unable to finish, been unable to find the gaps in the defense with him in the paint.
Both free throws are up and in, back to a 10-point lead with 40 seconds remaining. Green comes up left side angle. Goes into the paint, hands it off to Şengün and lost it. Tried to hand it off to Şengün, I should say. That's now 19 turnovers, 20 turnovers now for the Rockets. Wex, in 2 games, the Rockets have averaged 21 and a half turnovers against the Timberwolves. Wolves just going to dribble it, up 10 with 20 seconds remaining. There's about a 7-second difference between the game and the shot clock. Hustleboard Players brought to you by KBR, proud history, bright future. Who do you want to give it to?
Well, the work done by KPJ, 8 of 14 from the floor, 23 points to lead the Rockets.
That's a shot clock violation. Rockets will have it with 7.2 seconds remaining. I would assume we'll give it to Kevin Porter as well for our Landry signature player of the game with his 23.
We will do that. Unfortunately, just not enough tonight for the Rockets as the offense went into struggle mode here in the second half.
Final score tonight will be, as a Porter dunk will add 2 points to the Rockets column. 104-96. Wolves with the win as they end their 4-game road losing streak and improve their overall record to 4 in a row and 20-21 on this season. They have beaten the Rockets 7 of the last 8 times, as the Rockets have unfortunately dropped 6 in a row to the Timberwolves and overall have lost 7 consecutive games.
Struggled to win here as well. That home losing streak now, you add another one to it, it reaches 9. And certainly a game where for a lot of this evening, really all the way through the middle portion of the second quarter, things were going very well for them on both ends of the court. I keep harping on the Rockets offense at 58 points with 5:40 to go in the second. The Timberwolves only had 38 points. Yeah. The Rockets were playing well defensively at that juncture in the game, and then a complete 180 from that point on.
Rockets 43% for the floor, 31 from 3, get 25 from Porter, 18 from Şengün, much of that coming in the first half. Wolves for the game, 48% from the field, 36% from 3, and 82% from the line. They have 2 players in the 20-plus club, Russell with 22, Edwards with 21, Gobert with 18 and 11. Wolves again 20-21 on the year. They improved to 8-12 on the road. The Rockets fall to 10-30 and 6-14 inside the Toyota Center. Thanks to Stinky Pete Unger on stats tonight. Josh C., our network producer, back at our flagship Sports Talk 790, and to our on-site engineer, David Obert. For all those folks, I'm Matt Thomas. With a reminder, I'll join you tomorrow at 12 o'clock until 3 on the flagship station, Sports Talk 790, for a Monday edition of the Matt Thomas Show. Wex, my friend, great job as always working with you, and you will have the post-game activities next with, again, the final score. The Wolves 104, the Rockets 96. That post-game is up next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Hey, it's Jan from Toyota, reminding you that Toyotathon is on and here to help make your holidays extra magical. How? Maybe it's driving in a Tacoma in search of the perfect hill to sled down. Or surprising loved ones in a RAV4 hybrid.
You made it!
And seeing their faces light up when you pull up to their home.
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end November 30th. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 3rd. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
The Houston Rockets are looking to bring a championship back to Texas. AT&T Sportsnet has all the exclusive coverage you need. From pregame to postgame, watch every game, every shot, only on AT&T Sportsnet. Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on DirecTV, Uverse, and Xfinity.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green going upstairs.
Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take it.
And they're going to say the ball was kicked. I guess they're going to say that was all ball, but they almost took DeAndre's head off under the basket. So it'll still be Hawks ball. Reggie Jackson is in the game now for the Clippers. Morris goes out. So now Bogey's going to put it in play for the Hawks across from their bench. Moses Brown has checked into the game now for the Clippers. So here it comes to Trae Young. Trae in the middle. Trae drives, fires, gets it blocked, and taken away by Leonard. Trae thought he got hit in the head there, but now in the lane they get it again, and Leonard jams. Kawhi Leonard, he's got 6, and the Hawks trail 24-19. And now Nate McMillan will take a timeout. So the Hawks call time. This one comes with 3:16 to go. We're in the first quarter, and it is the Clippers 24, Hawks 19, Hawks Radio Network.
At Kroger, no matter where you
And the Rockets are down by 2. 6 minutes into the second half, the only Rocket that had made a shot was KPJ. They were down 72-68 there. They were down 75-73 when Eric Gordon found a little lane, took it all the way to the basket, got the finish, and the foul.
Now to E.G. Straight away met by 2 defenders. E.G. pump fakes a 30-footer. Down the heart of the lane, finger roll layup. He's got it, and a one on a foul by the Wolves.
The first half, Eric Gordon had a 3-point play that put the Rockets up 13. This 3-point play, which he did convert, put the Rockets up 1. Rockets had the game tied 77 apiece. Down by 1, 77-76. But Jayshawn Tate was about 70 feet from the basket, but he found a teammate who was right there.
Noel, right corner, takes a step back, launches a 3, and that's glass only. Long pass, Tate to Garuba, a layup, he's got it, and one. As Minnesota's defender got back late, and a foul will be called.
A couple of threes from KPJ, a couple of 3-point plays for the Rockets, and they were up 79-77 late in that third quarter. They'd add to it before the period would end.
Scoot, right-hand dribble drive against Rivers, right elbow jumper. It's up, it's good with 4.9 seconds remaining. Rockets with a 4-point lead.
81-77 there, 81-77 when the third quarter would come to a close. That's a 4-point lead, which mirrored their 4-point halftime lead. Things did not go well in the fourth quarter, but the Rockets were not quite done yet, especially playing above the rim.
Here's Scoot to Şengün. Bounce pass in. There's your slump bust right there on a 2-point slam by Kenyon Martin Jr. 8:19 remaining. 5-point lead for Minnesota.
Minnesota was up 7. You had a baseline runner, and that was KJ Martin. That's something he's done very well for this team, especially when they have struggled offensively, getting behind the defense and having a teammate find him. It was Alperen Şengün who did so there. Rockets, though, again, down 5. Were down by even more when it was Martin again trying to keep the Rockets in it.
Here is a Martin three-point attempt. That's up and in. That's a 9 three-pointer in 32 tries for the Rockets to cut the Minnesota lead to 94-86.
Last little run trying to be put together by Houston. Needed a little defense to slow down the Wolves. They got it, and a finish.
To the right elbow, poked away and stolen. That's a steal for Jabari Smith. Lobbed high in the air to Jalen Green for the big throwdown. Jabari Smith with his 3rd steal of the game. And the emphatic flush to Jalen.
And that was over the outstretched arms of Jalen McDaniels, who played that one pretty well. He had a chance to get a hand on it, but Jalen Green just dumped over the top of him, grabbed the basketball, and threw it down. Rockets down 94-88. Would get even closer. How about 3 points closer?
Scoop gets a screen from Tate. Left side, they'll leave Jay Sean open. Doesn't take the 3. Straightaway Porter. One dribble, launching a 3. It is up. It's good. That one dribble gave him a good spacing that time, and it's a 5-point game on the 10th three-pointer by the Rockets, and the 5th one from Kevin Porter Jr.
Rockets down 5 there. Would not get any closer. The last bucket of the game only has the Rockets losing by 8 instead of 10. KPJ got to 25 points in the game with a dunk with 0.5 seconds remaining, and the Rockets lose this one 104-96. We'll take a look back at tonight's money matchups and run through the scoreboard in the NBA when we continue with the Memorial Hermann postgame show. Now this word from your local stations.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savannah. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. It's not complicated.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Fun and adventure at 3 great parks all year long. Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier offer thrill rides, games, food, and fun for everyone. Whether you're experiencing the thrills on our roller coasters, taking a journey through exhibits, dining at waterfront restaurants, or soaking up the sun at weekend festivals, there's something for everyone. So come have fun at the Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Adventure destinations the whole family will love. Buy weekend adventure passes and tickets online now.
What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT, PUCT number 10007.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Memorial Hermann postgame show continues. Adam Wexler here with you inside Toyota Center. Before we look at the NBA scoreboard, we'll look at tonight's money matchups brought to you by Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. And the ultimate matchup for your money goals, we had Anthony Edwards as our guy on the Wolves as we started this game. He went the first 9 minutes without scoring. It's hard to score when you don't shoot. He had not taken a shot until that 9-minute mark and then went on an offensive barrage and then got quiet again. He was only 6 of 19 from the floor. He had 21 points, though, and that's a much better night than his counterpart at the shooting guard position. Jalen Green, 4 of 15 5 of those points coming in the fourth quarter. He ended with 9. The last time he scored in double figures was last season. Second to last game of the season. He had scored in double figures every game so far in his sophomore campaign, but not so tonight as he scores just 9 points in the Rockets' 8-point loss, 104-96 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. The NBA scoreboard looks like this tonight, 123-111, a victory for the Sixers in Detroit tonight. Triple-double for James Harden, 23 points for Tyrese Maxey. They played without Joel Embiid. They got 20 from Montrezl Harrell, who started in his place. The Raptors got a 12-point win over the Blazers, despite 34 points from Damian Lillard. Raptors got 27 from Pascal Siakam and won their 17th game of the year. The Pacers beat the Hornets by 5, 116-111. Miles Turner, big game, 29 points, 9 boards, 4 blocks. Nets were in Miami tonight, and they were in a good one. The Brooklyn Nets found themselves down 101-100 with just under a minute to go after a Jimmy Butler dunk. A pair of turnovers for the Nets, a pair of turnovers and a miss for the Heat. And the Nets with the basketball, final possession of the game, put it in Kyrie Irving's hands. He attempted a three-pointer, which he missed. But his teammate Royce O'Neal grabbed the rebound and put in a short jump shot, and they get the win 102-100 when Jimmy Butler missed a shot at the buzzer. Jazz and Grizzlies tonight in a good one in Memphis, 123-118 the final for the Memphis Grizzlies' 26th win of the season. Lauri Markkanen back here on planet Earth in this game, scoring just below his average with 21 points in the game for the Jazz. Oklahoma City gets the best of the Mavericks tonight. No Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. Christian Wood with 27 points and 16 rebounds, but they lose 120-109 to the Thunder. The Thunder are 18-22 this season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 33 points. There's 2 minutes to go in Phoenix in the third quarter, where the Suns have a 77-76 lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Hawks and Clippers have just finished the first quarter in LA, and the Clippers hold a 26-25 lead over the Atlanta Hawks. Back with more of the Memorial Hermann post-game show to wrap things up as we continue here from Toyota Center. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own Karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best certified Angus beef. A Saltgrass steak is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbeatable when it comes to flavor. Each tender steak is seasoned with a perfect blend of 7 spices, grilled over an open flame, and topped with seasoned steak butter. Taste the certified Angus beef difference today at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
Memorial Hermann and the Houston Rockets are proud to bring Houston an exclusive, first-of-its-kind co-branded partnership. This is the first time a health system and a national sports organization have ever come together to advance orthopedics. From broken bones to joint replacement, the specialists at Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics bring you innovative capabilities for a broad range of medical needs. You can get the same level of unparalleled care as elite athletes. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics. For more information, visit memorialhermann.org/ortho-rockets.
No matter which road you take, the Toyota Tundra is the perfect way to navigate it. You may find